go.
Hi, my name is Danelle Shell. I am Sergeant Shell's wife. And in 2018, a mom received a phone call saying that her son was being sent home for wearing an inappropriate shirt to school. When she arrived to school, she, to her horror, found that her son had wore a "I'm Loving It" parody shirt. And this would have been avoided because of school uniforms. Though this story is mildly funny and the shirt was definitely inappropriate, not all cases are this clear cut. I have a daughter, her name is Katie, and in the first grade, she came home and asked me if she was a boy. And I was like, why would you ask that? She's like, well, you know, I like to wear pants, and the girls were making fun of me because I don't like to wear dresses or pants, so they assumed I must be a boy. Uniforms would benefit students by allowing them to focus more on schools. Teachers would be able to focus more on teaching, and parents would have peace of mind and more money in their pocket. Less interruptions for discipline means more time to learn. School uniforms would allow for more class time for all students. Since children are sent home to change clothes, they are taken out of the school atmosphere, missing valuable learning time. Teachers have to stop class to discipline a student. School uniforms would effectively take that factor out. 85% of teachers were surveyed by the National Survey of Leaders in School, and they found that uniforms cut down on discipline in the classroom by 85%. Moreover, uniforms would cut down on bullying. Schools are racked with cases of bullying. Uniforms would help eliminate this factor. The National Survey of Leaders in School reported that uniforms cut bullying down by 64%. Not every family is able to afford fancy clothes. Uniforms would permit every student to start on a level playing field. There would be no worry about being judged based off your clothes. Speaking of money, uniforms cut down on the cost of clothing throughout the year. A study done in the United Kingdom found that the cost of clothes initially were more expensive, but overall was cheaper. For example, normal clothes for an outfit costs $140, and a uniform can roughly reach up to $160. The difference is that with uniforms, you would only need 2 to start out the year, whereas a lot of parents buy 5 or more sets of clothes in normal clothes. And a school uniform doesn't have to be complex. In Hawaii, on Schofield Barracks, there was a school that requested that students wear their $9 school uniform shirt and khakis. Simple yet effective. And they found that it bolstered school spirit. Now, school uniforms also take out the guesswork of what is or is not appropriate when getting dressed in the morning. A lot of school dress codes are too ambiguous, leaving it open for interpretation. School dress codes usually require that you don't dress too revealing or have gang symbols, and basically nothing inappropriate. The problem with that is it is too broad. In Kentucky, there was a girl that was sent home for showing her collarbones. A teacher saw it, thought it was inappropriate, and made the dress code fit into her definition. Her mom had brought a scarf to cover the collarbones, but by this time the principal deemed the student to have a bad attitude and said she had to go home anyway. A uniform would take clothing out of this gray area. Uniforms have been proven to be beneficial to the school, to the students, to the teachers, and to the parents. No matter your feelings on school uniforms, they have shown to reduce bullying while strengthening school spirit. Students don't have to worry about whether or not they will meet school standards as well as peer standards, leaving more time for schoolwork. Parents also won't have to worry about spending tons of money on clothes every year. Let's give children a chance to build impressions based on personality, deeds, and misdeeds, rather than if the person is wearing name brands, Goodwill, sexy or conservative, by utilizing uniforms. Thank you.
Woo.